Richard. I've been your teacher for this demonstration. And I've been teaching in Guangming Junior High School for over 9 years. Also, I'm a member of the English Advisory Group of Taichung City. So it's my honor today to share some of my humble opinions and about teaching ideas with you. And today my topic is teaching in English, an example of an extracurricular activity. So, as an English teacher, it's pretty easy for us to get together and complain about a lot of things. For example, all my students are 9th graders, and next year they have a very important test to take, the BCT, right? So I feel like every day I do is tell my students to memorize this, to underline this. This is important. I feel bored. So what could we do? Well, one day I got a phone call. The school told me that, okay, Teacher Lee, you have to teach a class for students' extracurricular activity. And I said, okay. I was thinking, why not take this opportunity and combine two of my interests, which are speaking English. As you can tell, I really enjoy speaking English, and watching English-speaking video clips on YouTube. So I teach this class. It is called Learning English from YouTube. And students have learned English for so many years, and the textbook is boring, and they still cannot speak English. So why not take this opportunity to decide? Imagine this. What if you can decide what you want to teach and how you want to teach it? Isn't it be great? So I take this opportunity to teach this special class, and I use video clips from YouTube. Of course, they are all English-speaking videos, and I provide students with a English environment. I taught this class totally in English. In other words, I use English as the medium of instruction. I cannot do that in regular English class, but this is a class for students' extracurricular activity. So I can do whatever I want to do. And then, I think, hopefully from this class, I can expose my students with more input, because they will hear a lot of English from me, and also a lot of English from the video clips that I have chosen for them. Also, at the end of the semester, I'm going to do a show and tell activity, which is students are going to be divided into groups of 4 or 5, whatever, and they will have a leader, and each of the group will have to come up to the front and share one of their favorite English video with the rest of the class. So this is my special teaching experience, which I'm going to share with you today. Before we continue, let me demonstrate a little bit of how this class is conducted. Okay, I'm going to show you a very interesting video clip that I downloaded from YouTube. Students' proper English pronunciation. Other than that, I can get them to talk with a partner, and then I ask them to come up to the front and demonstrate what's the difference between sheet and shit, fork and fuck, and what else. Anyway, I think it's interesting. And then we can divide them into groups and ask each group to. The most important thing of all is you have to be able to communicate in English. If I'm the boss and important customers coming to Taiwan and I want you to finalize the deal, so how could you do that? Use your grammar, use your 名词子句, 关系代名词句. You can do that? I don't think so. And I even encourage girls. What if you can travel around the world and make a lot of money at the same time? What a dream job, right? So if you want to be a flight attendant, then you have to be able to speak English. And speaking is not something you can achieve or you can be taught by any textbooks or teachers. So things like that. Okay. For this class, I'm thinking that, okay, if the professor comes to my classroom and she wants to check that if I'm a good teacher, then she has to make sure all the students understand the messages that I try to convey in this class. So, can I do that? Can I just give them a test of paper and tell them to write down all the new words? Then I'm making the class boring again. I don't want to do that. This is for students' extracurricular activity. I can do whatever I want. And I want my students to enjoy learning English. So actually, their only evaluation is their project. They have to present their video in front of the class with the rest of the students. And I pretend that I'm busy writing down my, remarks. And this is a question I want to ask. Is it really necessary for English teachers to speak English? When I was a student teacher, I dreamed of teaching English through English. When I finally became a qualified English teacher in the public junior high school, I realized it is only a dream. Because every time when I speak English, you can pick up very typical facial expressions out of the students. They are telling you, what are you talking about? I don't understand. I refuse to listen. Yeah. So I quickly gave up that idea. But with this class, I can speak. I can speak throughout the whole class, totally in English. That's what I enjoy doing. And, okay, back to our question. Why do we have to speak more English in class? You can have a lot of reasons. For me, it's very simple. The last reason, I just feel good when speaking English. But other than that, what benefits can students get from your spoken English? We have to think about that.
好，我们刚念的是铅笔。李国珍老师，好，来，谢谢。
主任还有教授、长官好。我是英文科台中市光明国中，那我也是辅导团。那我觉得我可以回应刚刚同学提的问题，为什么老师会造成反弹？10年国教实施以后，你把机车拿掉，以我英文来说，其实当英文老师很简单，你只要文法很熟，单字很熟，你每天就是单字文法，然后每天考很多试，因为要让学生考好，这是你的业绩，你有压力。那我觉得在这样情况下，当老师就是这样。但是12年国教之后，机测拿掉了，活化教学、差别化教学、有效教学，你变成在课堂上你要设计 ，you have to devise a lot of interactive activity. You have to make English learning a very useful tool that we are not only studying English, we are learning English. And hopefully, as a teacher, I can help my students to be able to use English when they graduate. 那这是考试测不出来的，所以10年国教就是要把考试拿掉以后落实，让教学变成教学，让学校是获得知识的地方，不是挫折，不是考试，不是很多的功课，每天这样日复一日。那这是我的一点意见，谢谢。
好，谢谢。这样的概念对我们在座的学生非常的重要。我记得好几年。
Improve your listening comprehension, and then this is my way of praising speaking English, because I think you cannot rely on any textbooks or any teachers to improve your speaking unless you really open up your mouth and speak English. Of course, you'll make mistakes. We are not native speakers, but it's okay. Let's think about it. I'm kind of getting used to this kind of news